Hey guys, happy woohoo, let's steady that in. Happy Friday. I am trying to pack because Ethan and I are going to his parents' house for the weekend. This is what it's like when I come home at like 6:30 and try to get out the door as quickly as possible, and right now multitasking isn't quite working for me. Doing the best I can. I hope you guys had a good week. I'm trying to think what I did. Couldn't even tell you right now. No. I don't even know what the weather is gonna be like. I need to stop recording and check the weather. But I will maybe have a better frame of mind when I'm in the car. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. We are in the car now. We've been driving for almost an hour. I still don't really know what I did this week. What did I do this week? Nothing. Worked on vlog stuff, kind of. And horsey. I have no idea if that captured it, but I don't know. In terms of Disney stuff, because my channel name is ADisneyObsession, last weekend a lot of announcements came out from the D23 expo, so I figured I could talk a little bit about it. I feel like if I tried to talk about it last week, it was so new that I didn't really know what I thought about it, so that's what I've done this week. Talked about Disney. Not that much different than normal. Let's see if I can remember all of the announcements. There is a new DVC resort that's going to be called the Riviera. And I'll say a little bit about what I think about them. I don't know, I think the Riviera could be a cool theme, but the concept art doesn't really...
Just looks like it's
wow
going to be like an all seasons hotel.
Yeah, I think they're getting more generic in their style, and especially like the renovations that they've done at like Beach Club and Boardwalk. It's getting less like Disney themed, like not Disney and like Mickey themed, but like Disney theming, and more towards kind of what other hotels kind of look like. Here, I'll go like this so Ethan can give his input as well. What else? There's going to be a gondola system that will run from Hollywood Studios and Epcot to Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, kind of the Riviera Resort. I don't know if there's going to be a stop at it. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. That was like the Disney's worst kept secret. If you follow anything, you probably knew that it was going to be announced. I think it'd be really cool. I don't know how efficient it would be if it's more of like an attraction than like transportation. What do you think?
Anything's going to be better than buses.
Yeah, especially like I love Caribbean Beach, but the one like major flaw of it is the busing transportation. So if that makes it more efficient to get to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, the two closest parks, I think that's definitely an improvement, and I would definitely go on it because you could see Caribbean Beach, which would make me very happy. What else? Not really anything else for like the resort in general, but and a Star Wars all-inclusive resort. Number one, I don't know how I feel about staying at a hotel where there are no windows that see outside. They're all going to be like screens that look like you're in outer space, so I feel like if I did ever stay there, it would feel somewhat claustrophobic. It's going to be crap ton expensive because it's like all-inclusive, like role-playing basically, like you are in the Star Wars story, which I mean is cool. I personally I don't love Star Wars that much. Like I love Star Wars, but I don't think I'd pay how much money to be a part of the story. Like, why not just get chosen to be the rebel spy like I did once on Star Wars? Star Wars Land is called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's opening in 2019 in Disneyland and Disney World. Toy Story Land is opening summer of next year, which I think will be cool. They're also moving the entrance to Toy Story Mania to the other side of the building so that it's in Toy Story Land. But I want to know what's going to happen to where Pixar Place is now, like where there's the Buzz and Woody. I mean, like, what is that area going to be?
It's gonna be character meetings.
But it doesn't make sense to have Toy Story on one side, and I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to have characters in Epcot either. But
It's true. What else for Hollywood Studios? The Great Movie Ride is closing, which I'm sad about, but at the same time, it did not age very well. And it's going to be replaced with the first ever Mickey ride. It's going to be like 2.5D, so 3D, but you don't need the glasses. Sounds interesting. I'm interested to see what they do with it, but I don't know how that will work. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I don't like the style of animation that they're going with because it's current, but I do think they could potentially be thinking ahead that, like, the kids who grow up with that now, when they are older and taking their kids, or like going as adults, it'll be like, oh, it's the style of Mickey Mouse that I grew up with. I think it's weird that he doesn't have its own attraction anywhere else, but I feel like Ethan said that it should be a Magic Kingdom, which I kind of agree with, but they needed to do something to the Great Movie Ride, and I guess that's it.
I just want to know what they're doing with the outside.
Yeah, no, I think it's saying the same.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not tearing down the theater.
So that's the only good part of that ride, right?
Yeah.
Actual
The
building.
facade. How do you say that word?
I like that.
How do you say it?
So,
Facade. Is that all at Hollywood Studios? I think so.
Star Wars.
Star Wars Land, Toy Story Land, and movie. And the other thing is what's going to happen to Star Wars Large Launch Bay. That's not at
Yes,
that's at
that is.
Epcot. Our Tower of Terror is safe. Moving on to Epcot. Universe of Energy is closing, which, again, super outdated. I liked it for cooling off and sitting down for 45 minutes. That's about it. It had dinosaurs, which I didn't like. So it's going to be replaced with Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. It's not going to be like tower style. It's going to be somewhat what the building looks like already. I am interested. I don't know if it can be called Guardians of the Galaxy or what happens with like the intellectual property, like how can they call it that? I don't think they can, but I don't know. What else? Ratatouille ride coming to France. I'm excited about that. I'm excited for us to finally get like a trackless ride system that's at every other park in the world, I'm pretty sure. What else? Mission Space is getting a new green mission, which don't really go on it anyways. He has done it once but gets motion sickness, so I'm not going to go on the orange just by myself. I don't like it that much. But they're doing new green. They're doing a mission, like a space-themed restaurant, which I think would be really cool. And we'll have the same kind of windows as the Star Wars Resort, which I think could be cool.
What type of food do they serve in space?
This is what the Tim Tracker were talking about. Like, they better have astronaut ice cream or some sort of astronaut type food. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm interested. I would try it. But that's happening. They're kind of reimagining Epcot, and the concept art is really like vague. I don't know what's moving where. I don't know, but I'm excited for some life to be breathed into Epcot because it feels like a change needs to be made, but I love Epcot as it is at the same time. Is there anything else for Epcot? I don't think so. Moving to Magic Kingdom, we are getting the Tron roller coaster that they have at Shanghai Disneyland. There was a rumor that it was going to replace the Speedway, which it is not. It's going behind that and beside Space Mountain. I think that'll be really cool. I don't know what they're going to do with the seating because it's like forward facing. That can be somewhat restrictive. And I don't know if they're just going to clone the track because I've heard it's short, that I don't want it to be another Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with like ridiculous waits and then like 2 seconds and it's over. But that's probably what it's going to be. But oh well, I think that's really cool. And then also they're going to add a theater on Main Street. Don't know exactly where. Huh? Behind Main Street is what we think. To house like a theater to do shows, kind of like at Disneyland, how they have Frozen and had Aladdin. But I think that will be cool and like eat up crowd as well, because it'll probably have a huge capacity. I think that's it. What's that? I think that's it. I've talked for like 10 minutes of this weekend's vlog. It's just gonna be me talking about Disney, but whatever. But let me know what you think in the comments of the Disney announcements. Let me know if I missed anything. If I did, I'll write it in here. And then for Disneyland, they announced Paradise Pier, or part of Paradise Pier, is going to be Pixar Pier. They're going to have Pixar fireworks. Paint the Night is moving to California Adventure. The Main Street Electrical Parade had been extended. The Pixar Parade is going to Disneyland Park. Star Wars Land is opening in 2019. I think that's it for Disneyland, but it was funny because going before the expo, a lot of the rumors were like, you might not get that much information. Like, there were a lot of rumors, but they didn't necessarily think, like, because they could basically just talk more about Star Wars, they didn't think that we were going to get a lot of announcements, and it was like overload, like so many announcements. So that's why I didn't talk about it last week, because I had to think about it. But that's what we think about what's going on in Disney. And I don't know, what are you most excited for?
Probably Star Wars Land.
Star Wars Land?
Or whatever it's called now.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for Ratatouille.
That's gonna suck.
He said it's gonna suck if you couldn't hear that. I think maybe I'm excited for the changes at Epcot to see how they, yeah, huh?
Need more Frozen stuff.
No, but like, okay, Ratatouille makes more sense because he actually like is in France, whereas Frozen is inspired by Norway, doesn't actually take place in Norway. So I'm letting that slide, but. But you hate puns. Why are you fun? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because it's been almost 13 minutes.
They're trying to prove themselves that they're
Oh, really?
better,
She's not
better
gonna be
than
good
you
work,
are.
really. It's a classic.
Ginny, come here. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. You good girl. Good morning. We are going to get donuts. And then going to see Dunkirk, and then going out for dinner. You excited, Ethan?
Very good.
Mostly for donuts?
Sure.
Sure.
Ginny, that's not playing frisbee, you're wrong with both.
Oh. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning. It's like just after 10:30. Ethan's parents have gone to a family thing that we would be like an hour further before we come home, so we aren't going, but Ethan and I are just packing up, and then we're gonna hit the road, and we're gonna stop at Whole Foods on the way home, because there's this sparkling water that's really popular in the States, LaCroix, and in Canada the only place you can get it is Whole Foods, so we're gonna stop and get some. And I will talk about it in a monthly favorites that's going up in like a month, but basically I'm trying to start drinking like sparkling water as opposed to soda or pop. Like, I'm not gonna drink any pop. I think it's okay to have it once in a while, but if I can find something that I like just as much, that I reach for that instead, and it's a healthier option, then that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So I will pick a few flavors and let you guys know, maybe show you guys around Whole Foods. I've never been to one, so we can share that. But yeah, yesterday we went to, there were no donuts. They didn't even make any yesterday, so that was disappointing, but we got some cinnamon buns that we had for breakfast today. We went to go see Dunkirk. It was really good. It wasn't like a feel-good movie. It was kind of uplifting, but at the same time it was a war movie, so but I liked it. And then we went for dinner at a Mexican restaurant that was really good. I had a crispy cauliflower burrito that was like delicious. I wish like a local place to us had something like that, because it was really good. Ethan had like a taco sampler, so he had 3 different ones. There was a sweet potato one, a white fish one, and a shrimp one. Ethan's dad had sweet potato and something enchilada that was a special. He thought that was really good. And Ethan's mom had white fish quesadilla, but it was all really good. So we enjoyed that, and then we came back. We just kind of like sat outside, which was really nice, especially after it kind of rained all day. And then we played a game called Phase 10. I'd never played before, but I got really competitive, but it was fun. I'd definitely play it again. Yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. There were 2 more things that I wanted to say in regards to D23, which is basically what this entire weekend vlog is going to be about. But in terms of, I feel like there's not really rides that aren't based on Disney intellectual property, like based on a movie anymore, and I don't know how I feel about that, because I think of like Indiana Jones at Hollywood Studios. Like, yeah, it's a good attraction, but I feel like it's kind of irrelevant now, just because it's older. So I don't know how all of the intellectual property rides and attractions that they're adding now are gonna age, if you know what I mean. And then in terms of the thing that I think I'm most disappointed in, I don't think it's anything at Disney World. I actually think it's at Disneyland, because I've kind of done some research in Disneyland and California Adventure specifically, and I was really excited to, whenever I get to Disneyland, to see Paradise Pier the way it is currently, and I don't think I'm gonna get there until all these changes have happened, so I hope it doesn't change all of it. Just because, like, things that I've read is like, oh, you can spend time at the Cove Bar on Paradise Pier and have a drink, and it's just really relaxing, and like, if that all changes, I don't know that it would be the same way. So I guess that's what I'm least disappointed in. But if it's a park that I'm definitely not going to go to as much as I would go to Disney World, then I'm fine with that. So, but yeah, that's kind of what's up, and I'll catch up with you guys when we are on the road or in Whole Foods. Show me your shirt. I'm brushing my teeth, that's why I sound funny. Yay! Okay, I just tried to film this, but my phone wasn't recording. So, I just looked at Ethan's shirt, and I said, Ethan, I got dressed first. I chose navy first, you copied me. He thought I just laid out everything for him to wear, when in reality I was just emptying the suitcase so that I could pack it again. And then I looked down. Like, we're literally matching today. What do you think of that, Ethan? Sure. I'm kind of embarrassed to go out now. But we got iced coffees from McDonald's. I have a caramel, he is vanilla. It was $2.10 with their $1 drink days, so that was pretty good. But we are more than halfway home, and we're going to stop at Whole Foods. Hopefully. Yes, this is still recording, yay. But that was pretty funny. Totally by accident. We're home, right, Andy? Are we home? Whole Foods haul. There's, what is this? Cran, raspberry, lemon, and peach pear. I'm excited to try them all. Hi, Andy. Did you miss me? Yeah? Okay, now that we're home, I think I'm going to end the vlog because it's probably longer than normal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys have a good week. This week's blog post is what my wedding planning experience has been so far. So if you want to check that out, there's also a coordinating video, but the blog post will be at ADisneyObsession.com/blog, and it'll be the first one. Don't know why I'm out of breath. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me any Disney related comments or any comments at all in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks again for watching. Bye.